what we're talking about today is we're in the middle of the 7 reasons why you should buy a home now. And what we've talked about is that the rental rates are rising, which we've seen significantly, and we see that happening all the day. The mortgage rates are still very favorable.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, in most of Florida, it's still cheaper to buy than rent. And it's especially in Central Florida that is true. And we're number 4 is that we're nearing the end of an era of low mortgage rates and moderate prices. So what this means is that, that we don't have a crystal ball, but what has been forecasted for months and probably even a couple of years now is that interest rates are going to go up. So you don't actually know when that's going to happen. There are chances that could happen starting tomorrow. When they do go up, they usually go up incrementally by like a quarter at a time. What happens when you do have a pre-qualification, you can actually lock in that rate at that point in time. So it protects you. So if the rate does go up, that you're always ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can lock that in for a period of time, but it's usually only about 30 to 60 days that you can lock it in, and then you have to lock it in again and everything. So the bottom line is that you want to do that when the time is right. And if you are an investor and you do have cash and you want to put it in there, we work with investors to find out what your goals are and what you want to do in order to make that happen. Because when we have some investors that they want to make X percent per month,
Mm-hmm.
and then they've got that going, which say they want to make 0.75% per month. So that comes close to about 9% per year that they're making just on the home itself and rent. And then in addition to that, you've got the appreciation and all of your tax deductions and everything that you've got that go along with it. And so it does come out to be a real powerful thing for them. The number 5 one is that personal income is starting to rise again.
Yeah, I believe
Hooray.
that. Yeah. Well, they say it all the time. I mean, they say that the unemployment rate is the lowest it's been in years. I think we're under 3% like for national. And then Florida is like number 1 right now for job growth. I saw that the other day. I mean, just a few years ago, we were the worst state. And now we're the best state. Woohoo. So, I mean, that's always a good thing.
And the number 6 reason is that housing demand still exceeds supply. So it's going to get harder and harder to find houses the way that it is right now. So because there are houses being built all over. So that does show that there is an increase coming through when the supply exceeds the demand exceeds the supply.
Yep.
And the number 7 reason is that the millennials, which is the largest group in history, that are reaching their peak home buying years, which could further tighten the supply of homes for sale. So right now is a perfect time. It's kind of there's always that perfect storm that they talk about when it's time to sell. Well, this is the perfect storm when it's time to buy.